for a few hours. To anybody that didn't see, we played the Memorial Cup, and we just started our first season with the Seattle Kraken. So let's just continue on. All right, we're playing a game. Good. All right, I think we're settled in now and ready to play. So I'll just check followers, find score. Score. Right, can I do any upgrades, abilities, new training? 2 hours available, salary part, skill tree. It's 2 hours of training mean they haven't told me about this stuff yet. Improve your skills, your coach workman. An official, there are a limited number of training hours per week. You have 2 hours. Face offs, that's a good one. Brits. Anything to help with endurance, speed, things like that. Oh, no. Probably have to talk to a bunch of people. That's the only part I don't like, is all the talking. Sam to next. Okay, let's play the game. And I remember from last time, I want to pick the medium. Might even make it short, but I think medium's good. You don't want to just be ignored. Oh, I don't know why I have to pick the stuff for the visiting team. It's not going to change. Objectives. What? Oh, right. I'm keep assuming I'm with Edmonton because that's my favorite team.
Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Oilers take possession here on the opening
First time
drive.
playing
We are
these
underway.
uniforms.
And that's poked away. Here's a shot.
Whoa.
And that's denied by Vanacek. Centering pass.
Whoa.
Oh, another consecutive stop.
Get it, dude.
Quick reflexes give him the opportunity to make back-to-back stops.
Can't connect on the pass. With the puck under siege. Can he get out of the zone here? Seattle's moving it along the wing. Handles the puck. Glove save.
That wasn't a very hard
and
shot.
there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of him.
Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless.
So weird not being the
Locks
face-off
them
guy.
up on the draw as they take possession. Moves it quickly over to Shore.
Block the
Seattle's
pass.
looking to break out of their own end. Hangs onto the puck.
Frickin' puck. Thank you. That's in it.
The Oilers gain possession.
Can't do that.
Moves it to Shore. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away.
He's going to go back to the bench and want to look at that one again. He had enough time to really make a good shot. I don't think he quite got it where he wanted to.
Sim.
McLeod's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off.
Okay.
Seattle's got it, and they're on the attack. Slapped away by the blocker. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. The Oilers will play it in their own end. And they get the puck out
Not
of
really
the
sure where I
defensive end.
should be in that exact.
Seattle's
Oh,
got
I
possession of the puck.
just tripped over myself. That's embarrassing.
Takes the feed from the left side. Quick feed to Eberle. Takes that one right in the
You
logo.
want to set up a power play
And
thing?
there's the whistle, giving him a chance to exhale. Gord's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they send it down the ice. Seattle's gained possession along the boards. Gord's carrying it ahead. Takes a shot. Oh, fantastic save
Trying
by
to be quick.
Koskinen.
One of the things he was working on is trying to control where the puck goes after he stops it. The corner is a pretty safe place.
A chance to get it out of harm's way here on this penalty kill. From the slot, this shot turned aside with the glove by Koskinen.
Really like his positioning here as he's able to get the glove up there to make the save. But it doesn't have to be a spectacular, crazy save because he's in a good spot.
Send to next.
Quenneville's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the
Oh,
winger
I
to
hit
steal
the guy
puck.
in the shoe.
Edmonton's got a hold of the puck
Ah, dang
now.
it. Really want to hit
Through the
somebody.
open ice, they're picking up steam. Looking to make something happen along the boards.
That's my guy.
From the slot. Oh, what a save in front. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Both centers ready to take the draw here.
And I would
coming
really
up.
like to see the face-offs. I think I was doing good.
Seattle's got possession here in their own end.
Dude, I had it.
The
You could have
Oilers have
passed.
it behind the net. Puck grab by Fleury. Gaining momentum up along the side. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Directs it on over to Shore. Carlin Bay, a lot of
Hey,
people
Bill.
still buzzing about a good start to the preseason for the kid, aren't they?
Great start to the preseason, and you know what? He's only one game in, but social media has noticed. Rex Ronning says, I know it's just preseason, but the kid looked good.
Is it
Hashtag
preseason?
training
Oh.
camp. Do you know what
I'm wasting my
hashtag is,
time.
James?
Yeah, my kids are trying to tell me about it, but I'm so confused. It's the button on the phone, isn't it?
We'll learn.
All right, thanks very much. I'm so confused. As play rolls on here on the ice. To the front! Oh, what a battle save on the play! Scooped
Oh,
up
I
along
was
the wall by
lining him up for a
Klefbom.
good hit, too.
Hunts the boards through the neutral zone.
Okay,
At
we got a
center
line
ice now, he
change
grabs the
and
puck.
go to next. In the first period. I'll score.
Anisimos ready to take the draw here on this power play.
I'd like to take the draw, please. I think I'm good at it.
Quenneville's won it in their own end. And the puck leaves the zone. Passes it to Mete.
Penalty killing.
The Oilers are in transition. Quick pass to Anisimov. Grabs the puck here in their own end. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. The Oilers gain control of the puck.
There we go.
From their own end, time winding down here on this power play. They got to get something
Man, I
going
wanted to
here.
hit that
Yeah,
guy,
you
too.
got to get into the zone first, James. Get it set up, start moving the puck around, but they've got to get into the zone quickly.
And as both teams are now back at even strength, the power play goes over on the opportunity.
Damn it,
Hey,
push the wrong
I
button.
killed 2 penalties in my life. Looked to me like the penalty killers did a good
What?
job
It's
there.
the pass
They didn't
button
really
again.
give up anything.
Shit.
His reflexes on display
It's been a couple of
tonight.
days, I guess I forgot. Let's check. Pass. Alright. So weird. I don't know what buttons I'm trying to push, but I'm used to something else. It appears.
Mete's been looking for a way off
There we
the
go.
ice for a
Highlight.
little bit of time on this shift. He was injured somewhere in the midst of it. He wants to
Oh.
get off the ice.
I injured him. Oops.
Past the midway mark in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Good battle along the boards for the puck.
There we go.
Feeds it over to Eberle. The Kraken have it now. from the slot. Oh, he gets a piece of it with
Oh.
the glove.
Koskinen's brilliance on display here. Great scoring chance, and he turns it aside.
That wasn't
Right to the
offside.
middle.
Nice.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Anderson.
Dang it. Couldn't get that puck away from him.
Edmonton's got it in their own zone. And he gets sandwiched into the wall.
That's really well played by the defensive
Okay,
player. He
line
took
change.
away the angle, forced him into
was
a
doing
spot,
stuff, but-
and then laid the hit.
Just here in the late stages of this frame. Still no score in this one. And momentum on their side as they win the
Nice.
draw here
Give me-
inside the
give me-
offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Anisimov.
Killed that.
Edmonton's moving
Surprised
into
they
the
didn't get a
offensive
penalty,
end.
but he did have the
Broken
puck
up
for a
by
little bit.
Dunn. Into the attacking area from the left side. Oh,
Now,
serves
I'm supposed to
up
be the
waffles
left,
for dinner with
so
that
why
stop.
is somebody was taking my spot?
Here's a short pass to Anderson.
Whoa!
Oh, a clutch
That was a hell of a
save.
rebound, dude.
Seattle's got it along the wall. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside
Nice.
the defensive zone.
Nice giveaway.
Makes it look easy with the stop.
McDavid's foot speed can make him dangerous, and that's his wheel zone ability. Giordano's a solid defender, but he can still throw up points for his club. Those are two players I know I'm going to be keeping an eye on tonight. Let's see if one of them can give their team the upper hand. Guys,
I don't
back
think
to
so.
you.
That'll do it for period number
Not a
one.
pretty good
We'll drop
replay.
the puck on the second period in just
There we
moments.
go. 0-0. Let's go.
Shane Slabowski, Ray Ferraro bringing you all the action. Period number two is about to go. Still no goals in this one. We'll see if that changes here as period number two is underway. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
The Oilers coaches
gonna
would have
get that
told their
away
players,
from him.
play the same way. We had the puck a lot. I know the game's scoreless, but we're doing everything
Oh,
right.
come on, dude.
Takes the feed.
Who's that?
Scores. Kaboom!
Who the heck is that who couldn't even get it out of our
Stopping that
zone?
one-timer.
You're a terrible player.
Edmonton's hard work pays off. They've gone up by one here in this second period.
Even though it really shouldn't matter, it does change the way you play the game. Now that you're in the lead, you can dictate the pace of the game.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, what a good opportunity right there.
You don't get many chances. You want to finish them off, so he'll be a little frustrated as he heads back up ice.
Moved in front.
Oh, it's
And
right
that
in
one's
front.
Broken up. The Kraken have taken possession along the wall.
Dude, you had the
Edmonton's got the
pass,
puck.
you didn't
Play
pass.
whistle,
The
dead
hell are you
penalty
doing?
coming up.
What?
Nobody ever thinks their penalty for interference is
Giordano,
deserved.
That's the guy
You think
that
you got
couldn't
a
get it
little
out
more
of our
leeway
zone.
than that.
That dude should not be on our team. If I wasn't
Edmonton's
just
got
a
another
rookie,
opportunity
I'd
here
say
on the man
trade him.
advantage.
Hey, it doesn't really matter what the power play's done
if I was a
before you.
manager,
You gotta
I'd
have a short
definitely
memory.
trade him.
What you have now is a power play right in front of you. Make sure you're focused in on what you're trying to accomplish.
And that banks off a stick. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And they get it down.
Yeah, good communication. They talk to each other. They're in the right spot. They just clear it down the ice.
Moves the puck. Takes it to the front. Nowhere for that shot to go through.
Come on.
And they
I'm
get
skating
that
a
puck
lot
down
and
the
I'm
ice.
not doing it.
The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Back to the point it goes. And that's blocked. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. Fails to find the open man.
Dude, I was
And
right
they get the
there. You
puck
could have
out of
just
harm's
passed
way.
me. I went down and scored.
Here's
Just
a
that
chance
easy.
behind the net. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end.
Pretty much holding on to the
Gaining
stick there.
momentum along the wing. Quick shot. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. They'll want to clear the zone here while
Okay,
they're
let's
trying to
get
kill
out.
off this penalty. Quenneville's got it to the side. And they can't convert to the play. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Power play again? But still, again.
Passes ahead from the right side. Moves it to Soderberg. Here's the shot.
Whoa! I was
Turns it
covering
aside with
that
the
guy.
glove.
How did he get a
There's
puck?
the whistle as things will slow
That
down
is
here
covering
for a
him pretty
moment.
good.
Always a good play if you're not sure what's going on. Freeze the puck.
Anisimov's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. And with the two tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab
Nice.
possession of the puck. The Oilers have it behind the cage. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick shot. Misses a golden opportunity there. Oh, great read as he pokes it away. Denies him. Stuffs him again.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in
There
tight.
we go.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And a poke check knocks the puck away.
Okay, I
Glove
think that's good
save.
line change.
Quick feed to Gore. Sends a pass over. Turned aside with the glove.
Oh,
Vanacek's gonna
was hoping
opt
for
the
like a
whistle,
breakaway
give
pass or
everybody a
something.
chance to breathe.
Sometimes you get running
Change.
around as the shift gets long. This helps.
Nearing the
Actually,
midway mark
oh,
of the period.
I was
The
gonna be
Oilers
able to
lead
take
at
the face off
2-1
this
in what
time.
has been an entertaining game thus far. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. And they can't finish that one.
Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for that. The play was there. He just doesn't execute that last pass for the scoring opportunity.
Takes the feed. Takes the pass. Now a quick pass to
Oh, so
Fraze.
close.
Comes up with a big glove save. Passes the puck over to Eberle. Receives the pass.
Oh,
Edmonton's got control of the puck. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Pad save.
okay.
He's on
Let's
it tonight.
slow down. That wasn't so good.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck.
Where am I? Oh. Sometimes it's hard to see that little green
Seattle's got a hold of the puck.
triangle.
And the
I did
puck
not
is
pass it to that
redirected.
guy. I passed it to
That's
the
put
other
away on
guy.
the pad by Vanacek. Slides the puck over. Quick pass to Gore. Eberle's got it in the offensive zone. The Oilers have it against the wall. Angles it over to Demers. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a short pass to Griffith. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it
Damn.
out. Vanacek's
Again,
gonna
way too
cover it
many
up and get a
chances.
whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Well past the midway mark of this period.
And we're losing 2-1.
Edmonton's up 2-1, and the crowd has been enjoying this one. Passes it over to Eberle. The Oilers pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Cutting to the front of the net. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall.
You kidding me? You don't pass?
Right in front with the
Ah,
puck.
who
Score!
is that guy? Is it the same guy? Let's watch the replay. Oh, great replay. I would like to see a repeat, please. I don't know. It's somebody else just completely blew it in our zone. Terrible gameplay.
The rookie's been a big part of this team, and the coach has gone to him here, James,
Up
because
the pressure,
they have got
okay.
nothing going on. It's been a flat, listless performance.
Kind of a lot of
Yeah,
pressure
they've
for
been absolutely lifeless
rookie.
out there. They need a shock or something to wake them up. The Oilers now extend their lead to 2 here in the second.
And they've shortened the game down. You're inside the last half of the game, a 2-goal lead. You've had most of the possession. You're in great shape.
And sends it just
Fuck
out of
that.
reach. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
That was over
Teams
the
are
line.
ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Gord's won the faceoff.
Oh, he digs in and wins the draw there. Now they can get out of the zone.
Seattle's ready to go on the attack. Eberle's got it along the wing. Sends the pass over. Edmonton's got it against the boards. Great defensive effort with the stick.
Come on, what happened there?
Moves it quickly over to Fraze. Takes a shot. Can't get it to go. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Nice pass. Oh, how did that stay out? What a toe stop on the play. Here in the late going of the frame, the Oilers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Seattle's got it across the line.
Oh.
And he makes the save.
Koskinen's goaltending at one end and the offensive output at the other has made for a good night.
Get out of my way,
Dude.
dude.
Snapper from the slot. Big time stop.
They work the puck into a scoring spot, get a pretty good chance on goal. They just can't find a way to finish it off.
How did he stop
Damn it,
that
couldn't
one?
get the replay.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
That's gloved by Vanacek. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Or rebound. Okay.
Seattle's got it in the defensive zone. Moves it to Gord. Edmonton's got the puck.
Do they?
Thunderous collision along the wall. And it's kicked away.
I
Handles
like
the
doing
puck.
those. Nice. Got a couple positives.
There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
It's not for the. It's the giveaways in our own zone. It's killing us. Going into the third period. All right.
He's Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to get this third period going. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Once again, I'll send it back down to my broadcast partner, Ray Ferraro, who is at ringside. We've got 2 periods played. How do you see this thing?
Seattle's first 2 periods have been marked
I'm getting
by
some good
turnovers.
hits.
Every time it looks like they're going to get something going, they burp up another
Are you
one.
serious?
They don't have the puck
Didn't
much,
block
and
that, eh?
they're behind in the game.
With possession along the wall. And that's deflected. Puck scooped up by Demers. The Oilers take it across
Shot
the
it instead
line.
of trying to pass.
Takes the feed. And he makes the easy save. And it's a quick pass to Eberle. Seattle's got the puck against the boards. Can't connect.
You try to generate enough chances in a game that eventually you're going to punch through.
Oh, the post!
Seattle's close, but they can't get close enough. That shot hits the goalpost and stays out.
And he takes a shot. And that one's stopped.
He was telling me this morning he
If I
worked
ever
on
did
this
that
in
line
practice
change, though,
this
that
week,
wasn't my
making
fault.
sure the puck
Was
goes
the
to the
computer's
corner
fault?
and doesn't stay in the
And then
net.
Quick feed to Gord. And that's off a stick. Quick feed to Demers. Can't find his man.
Come on,
He's got the
pass
puck in
it.
his own
Jeez.
zone. And that's a great heads-up play in the
Team is
offensive
not
zone.
good.
Moves it around along the half wall. And pokes
This
the
number
puck loose
8
inside
guy's
the
pissing
offensive
me
end.
off.
We got a penalty coming up here.
I shouldn't play when I'm pissed off.
Look out, they can create some trouble here. Extra attackers on the ice with the delayed penalty looming. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Interference is a tricky thing. You can impede your opponent, just not too much. That was too much.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Power plays run hot and cold. If you've already got one in the game, which they do, go get another. Go get another. Be hungry.
Great poke check on the reach. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone.
All right.
Edmonton's playing it through
That was
center.
fun shift. Hate those short shifts. 3-1. I think we're increasing the pressure a little bit. I gotta.
Just moments away from
Almost.
the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Edmonton's got it in the offensive zone. Blocked in traffic. Puck battle along the boards. Delayed penalty coming up here.
Come on, I'm right
There's
here.
the whistle, and here's the call. The Oilers have been penalized, holding the call.
Connor McDavid. Best
And
player
it's
in the
4
bench.
against
That's
4
nice.
here with the puck set to drop.
Once you get the puck on 4-on-4, just don't give it up. You've got space, use it.
Oh,
And they'll be forced to
that
take
was
advantage
not
of
who I
that missed
passed
pass.
to. The
Taken
passing
by
in this game
Giordano.
is always annoying. You have to be so precise.
And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Anisimov.
And then, yeah, my team
Here's a chance
just
right in the
sucks.
slot. Puck
They're
picked up
constantly
by
losing
Keith.
the puck.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Maintains possession. Great reflex on display tonight on his part.
Fuck.
Scores!
What a
He
terrible
stayed
team.
with it and buries the rebound.
I want to trade. I should request a trade. My second game.
Edmonton's on fire tonight, and they show no signs of slowing down in the third.
This has been almost a perfect hockey game for them. When they look at the video, they're going to be really
Thanks
happy.
for this crap.
The Oilers win possession here in the open ice. The Kraken have possession along the boards. Quick pass to Keith. And now he moves it quickly to Demers. And that's broken up. Through center along the wing. Yarncroft's got it against the boards.
My defense is 32%, but I've been doing all those poke checks and body checks. Doing pretty good.
Check in with
We
our
gotta
own
go.
Carlin Bade, who had the
Fun
better
thing.
night in that head-to-head matchup with the
Need
Stars.
a goal.
McDavid's been buzzing, and he's been rewarded here. His name in the box score proves he's had a stronger night, guys.
And now it's grabbed by Clefbaum. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
Hey, I just pushed everybody.
More than half the period has expired. Seattle still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals.
We're a hard-hitting team.
Gord's won the draw here in the open ice. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Samorukov. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Eberle.
Come on.
Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The
I
Oilers
couldn't
gain
get
control
away
of it.
from him.
Moves it quickly over to Griffith. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. And he slides it quickly to Giordano. Battling for it along the boards.
That's my team, man.
Right up the gut, here they go.
Edmonton's such a dominant team when their top line plays like this. I mean, how are you going to slow them down? What a great blend of size, speed, and skill they have.
Moves the puck. Edmonton's in now.
Nice.
He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck.
Come on.
Edmonton's got possession here in the offensive zone. Slides the puck down low. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Demers. Gains the zone on the left wing. Moves it quickly. And they can't connect. Oh, he'd like to have that
Come
one
on,
back
I'm
as
right
it
here.
goes off the side. Sends a pass over. And that's turned aside by Koskinen.
Well, I wanted to score. I'm not going to go to the bench when I'm in the offensive end. I'm going to try and score.
Line here in this offensive zone
So
face-off.
screw you and screw your line change.
And it is all over with this one. Edmonton skating away with the win tonight, and it all started in the face-offs.
I really like the
okay,
way that
fine.
they played. You like that
How'd
they
I
were
do?
good in the face.
Uh-oh. I did it. I put the pressure on. Not my fault I didn't score. I said pressure, you didn't say score. Big difference. Ryan McLeod.
You know, in meantime, we bring it back closer to this team here at home, and I've had a lot of people messaging me, what do I think of the Keith's chances
-3.
making the team?
Wow.
I like them. Right now, I've got him penciled in on my opening night roster. I look at the way he's played. He's looked comfortable. He's probably been one of the stronger players so far in camp. And,
Shots,
there's a
5
lot of
shots,
expectations on
5
this kid to make that jump.
hits.
A lot of fans, management hopes he can make that jump. And right now, he's living up to all that hype. What say you? Let's check in on what some people are saying here on the text line.
He had to aim 5 times. Why didn't it go? Oh, what did that say? Uh-oh, he doesn't like it. Damn, coach. Thank you, coach. Choices. Okay, I think I have some traits or something. Yeah, training. 6 hours available. Oh, nothing for the tree yet? Okay. 6 hours of training. Passing. And power skating. Biggest puck control. Really. So that's my puck control and my discipline. Penalties, I guess. Discipline. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about this part. Stick to medium, seems to be alright. And start the game. Oh, objectives, good. Almost 89 overall.
It's a preseason matchup here on the menu tonight. Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski along with Ray Ferraro. We are just seconds away now from puck drop.
Still don't get to take the face-offs.
The Kraken have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the
good
stick.
play, guys. Puck on the net right away.
Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Vegas plays it against the boards.
He's doing all his little
The
moves.
Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Here's a shot.
Pass it back, dude.
And he comes up with it.
Could have done it.
Taken along the wall by Theodore. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
Really good work. I like this chance here as they get the puck into a scoring spot. Goalie's just better on this time.
Giordano's a great defender who can disrupt
he's
the
not.
opposition and
Can't
even
get
help
the
his
puck out of
teammates
the zone
generate
in the
chances
zone.
from the back end. Theodore's
defender,
great at getting on target from a
great defender.
distance. He's got that heat-seeker zone ability, which means he can really wire those long-range wristers. I'm expecting one of these players to make a big difference for their team before the game is over. Back to you guys.
Puck grab by Marchessault. And that's poked away by Stevenson.
Had it, dude.
Gains the zone through
Done some
center.
things.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Scooped up along the wall by Marchessault. Shoots it with the stop. Seattle's got the puck in the defensive end. Across the line.
Thanks for the pass,
That goes right out of the zone. Moves it to Yarncroke.
Shit.
Couldn't find the intended target. Vegas with possession in their own zone.
Pass to this guy.
Across the
I got
line
covered.
from center.
Oh, as soon as I let him go for a second.
And there's a great save by
Gets the
Drieger.
puck.
And the puck's kicked free.
Watch.
Scrum ensues along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Giordano. Here they come on the attack.
Okay.
Looking to clear the defensive zone. And a nice job by the Killers on that one.
Yeah, now they can get a change, get some fresh
Killers?
players on the ice.
Quick pass to Donskoy. Move to the middle. Stones him in front.
Damn.
I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well,
Trying for a
I won't
one-timer. I
complain.
don't think that was a one-timer.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Puck scooped up by Donskoy. Nothing doing.
Oh, man, he's frustrated with himself. He's got to get that on the net.
Gets it out of his own end.
Oh,
Seattle's
is that
got it
not
from behind the net.
icing?
Steps inside.
Dude.
Unleashes a cannon. Fleury's going to hang on for a whistle. Stevenson's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. The Kraken have the puck against the boards. Donskoy swooping in on
way
the
behind.
attack.
You miss out on the
With a
fun.
save. Fleury's on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Seattle's looking to break out. From the left side, takes the pass. Yarncroft's going to play it against the half wall.
Oh, nice. I got an assist. First assist. Good job. Charlie.
When you get into this position, that puck's got to be off your stick in a hurry. You don't have much time to think about it.
The Kraken have been pressing, and they finally get one to pay off.
Work, and eventually you get rewarded, you hope. Now, they get one pretty quickly here, James, and they've got a chance to play a dominant first period.
Seattle's on the attack.
Oh, that's not where it was going.
Slides the puck to Stone.
Passing is so picky.
Massive collision in the open ice. And he moves it up to Yarncroft.
That was a weak pass. That was an
Battle
excellent
along the
pass.
boards. Vegas has it near the wall. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around.
It's a
Here's
bad
a short
angle.
pass to Stevenson. Denies him.
No.
Taken by Fleury. With some open space here in the neutral zone.
Oh, good job.
The Golden
Take
Knights
the puck
gain
yourself.
possession. Here we go. It's a 2-on-1.
Just gave him the
Denies
puck.
him in front.
Drieger's able to angle that save over to the corner so there's no rebound.
Manages to hang on. Moves it quickly over to Stevenson. Great feed from the left side.
Get out of my
Seattle's got the puck
freaking
along the
way,
wall.
dude.
The Golden Knights gain control of the puck. Stays with it. And now it's over to Pacioretty. Oh, look at this chance. Here's an opportunity and makes the save.
Hey, get out of here, I guess.
Alexiak's got it on the offensive end. Great heads-up play with the stick by Theodore.
Okay, we'll see what happens next.
Yarncroft's ready for the draw on this
Still
man
1-0,
advantage.
good. And we're on a power play for 35 seconds.
Vegas wins the draw. Colasar stick handling in his own zone. Puck dumped in. Seattle's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it to Donskoy.
Oh, you
And that's broken
idiot.
up.
Can I please have
Fleury's
some
taking it from
skilled
his own
players? The AI on my team sucks.
Reeves and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Trying to clear the zone. And they do just that.
I thought they did a pretty good job there, James. That's a time you can get yourself running around in the zone. They didn't get there.
Oh, I
Both
passed
sides are
it.
evened up as the power play has expired.
Well, the penalty killers can go back to the bench knowing they did their job. Score remains the same as it was when that penalty was taken.
And that's blocked away. The Kraken have the puck in their own end. With some open space at center. Vegas takes
dang it.
possession along the wall. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Seattle's got the puck in the corner. Centering pass.
Dang.
Oh, so close, but just wide.
Great work to position the shot. However, he fires it wide of the cage. Not even
You
a
don't have
save
to
for
keep
the goal.
reminding me. I know.
Järnkrok's moving the puck through his own zone.
You serious, dude? Pass it to me.
Handles it again. Järnkrok's got the puck. Passes right to the front. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play.
Is that to me? I don't think it was.
Now into the offensive zone from the right side. And he puts that one aside with ease. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. In the final moments of this period, 1-0 the score. 1 minute left in the first period. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Let's just skip on over to period number 2.
Clean sheet of ice, period 2 is set to go. Seattle's power play gets back to work here as we are underway in the period. They win the draw. Passes on over to Raffle. Seattle's looking to break out of their
Come
own end.
on.
Glove
You
save,
gotta
puck
be
moves
kidding
on.
me.
Treacher's gonna hang on
My
here for the
team
whistle and stop
is
the play.
terrible.
It's a good thing he does because you haven't mentioned his name and I don't know how long. The play's been at the other end of the ice forever.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied up.
That was not where I was
Sends it quickly
passing to.
Raffle. On the attack along
Why
the
is the
boards.
passing such a pain?
Petrangelo's ready to join the play.
Seattle's across the blue line. And the power play unit comes up empty on that one. And a strong effort on that play.
Well, the only thing that happened on that power play was the clock rolled along. Very few chances, not much danger.
Quick pass across to Donskoy. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Hamilton. Drives to the sweet spot.
Come on.
Seattle's got the puck. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. Works it across to Stone. The Kraken have taken possession along the wall. Keeps possession.
Oof.
And that's
Couldn't do it,
picked
eh?
off in front. Now he takes it over the line. Takes the pass from the left wing. Strong defensive effort. Can't
Are
get
you
it to
kidding?
go. Oh, he
You
got
let him
all
take
that.
that away
Saved
from
by
you?
Trigger.
Right in front of the net.
Yeah, he's right in front of the puck, too, so there's really nowhere that puck's going to squeak through.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point.
A long shift.
Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. From the left side, they gain the zone. Driving right to the front. Puck picked up by Krebs.
I don't know what he was doing.
Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Lets one go. Stopped by the goaltender. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Pacioretty. And some good footwork to kick it away. Seattle's got possession of the puck. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes a shot. Great stop by Fleury. And they keep the pressure on. Taken along the wall by Krebs. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. Quick feed to Smith. Alexiak's
Play
lugging
for
the
the other
puck.
guys.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. Pushes it across to Stone.
Nice.
And enters the offensive zone from the left. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away.
Oh.
The Golden Knights played along the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone.
Nice.
Vegas can't convert on the power play. They still trail by 1.
Well, when the puck moves and the feet don't, this is what you
No,
get.
I was passing to the guy right at... Oh,
No
god
real
damn it.
dangerous chances on that power play.
The passing in this game is completely
Stop
fucking
as he
broken.
puts out the fire.
Hate this shit. Not completely, but a lot of the times it is broken. I was clearly wanted to pass the guy right beside me.
They'll be shorthanded again here, and it hasn't been a pretty one tonight here, Ray.
No, it seems like every time they lose a man that they find a way to hurt themselves even more by poor penalty killing. And interestingly enough, as they struggle, the coach is going to go with his youngster again on the penalty kill. He gives him a tap. They need something here.
All right.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Quick pass to Pacioretty. Here's a chance. Oh, what a denial by Drieger. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Geeky's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off.
Yes, we are. So we get to ice the puck.
And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Here's a short pass to Pacioretty.
Nice, I like
the
that.
Kraken have the puck while undermanned. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And they won't connect on that one. Just slide to the net. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. And he connects with the long bomb.
For the
The Golden
pass.
Knights looking against the half wall.
Okay.
Gives them nothing in front. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Geeky's won the draw deep in the defensive
Nice.
zone.
Good job.
And they get the puck out.
Good job.
Vegas will play it from behind the net. Here they come up along the wing. And that pass can't connect. Can't finish. Oh, Ray.
Nice. Good job.
Opportunity.
It really is. I mean, the play is sitting right there. There's a scoring chance to be had. They just don't execute it.
Vegas has the puck. The Golden Knights may not get many better chances than that to tie it as they fail to capitalize on the power play.
Well, there are times you look for your power play at
Oh,
the
get
very
out of
least
my
to
way,
gain a little
dude.
momentum. They needed a goal. Now they still trail by 1 back to even strength.
Here's a shot. Too much traffic in the lane.
It's
Seattle's
goal
going to play
just
the puck from
because
behind the cage.
I would have gotten an
Denies the
assist
shooter
if he
on
did.
that play. Here in the back half of this period, it's all tied up.
Right? Okay.
Seattle's won the draw. Takes the shot.
Oh, that was a
Whistle.
terrible
Penalty
shot.
coming up. The Golden Knights have been handed 2 for interference.
That guy gonna swear? I think he was gonna swear. Uh-oh. Okay.
Seattle's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power plays are going to go up and down. You're going to be successful some nights and others not so much. This is a great opportunity for them right now. The power play is here, and they've got to capitalize.
Oh, come on!
Take possession here in the open ice.
Again with the passes, just completely
Seattle's
fucking
got the puck along
stupid.
the boards. Handles the pass from the right side. Tries to get it
This
to
shit.
Haig.
It happens every fucking time.
Here's a chance. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And now it's grabbed by Alexiak.
Are you
Keeps hold of
an
the
idiot?
puck. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Blackwell. Here's a chance. Nothing.
Hit the net. No chance to score if you don't get the puck on target.
Taken by Blackwell. Seattle's on the attack.
Come on with these passes.
The Golden Knights will play it from the defensive zone.
Second period's over.
There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here, and we'll come back. Third period action next.
So I killed the
Hope
penalty.
you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Third period is now underway.
That's not where I passed it.
So far.
They even show me the line where it's going to go, and I push the button, and then it doesn't go there. Like, how is that accurate passing at all? Go where I say to go.
You learn a lot about a coach-player relationship when the times are tight. Here you are, you're in a close game, and the coach is going to the rookie. He wants him to be a lead dog as they try to win this game.
Still tied, anybody's game up for grabs here. Lots of time left in this period.
Right.
We are all tied up in this one.
Be a left winger.
Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Seattle's got the puck in their own end. Steps across the blue line. Takes the return feed. Puts it towards the net. Gets in front of it. Vegas moves it ahead. A chance!
Man, I couldn't poke check that.
And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
Theodore's got that wrist shot that he likes to deliver from far out, guys. His heat-seeker zone ability means he can put a lot of power behind a shot and still be accurate from afar. You gotta look to him to put pucks on net.
And he makes the save on that play. The Golden Knights have the puck in the corner. Quick feed to Giordano. Gains the zone from the right side.
Damn it, you're trying to pass it back to me?
Quick pass to Stone.
Dude, you suck.
Vegas steps inside. Lets it rip. And it comes up with the save.
There we go.
Petrangelo's turning this challenge.
No!
That's not part of his game.
He was going for the puck. Oh, Larson. Okay. I thought I got a penalty for that.
The Golden Knights send their man advantage unit out once more.
They've talked in the last week about really trying to be more aggressive on the power play. I'd like to be on the power play more. They were earlier on, and their coach has got to be pleased with the results so far.
Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. They move the puck out of harm's way. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Trying to engage a little physicality here. We got to stop it as the puck sails over the glass.
Can we see a replay of the hit?
Geeky's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Stevenson's won possession. Stone's carrying it ahead.
There we go.
Seattle's got a hold of the puck.
Dude, why did you pass that to me?
The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked.
Oh, crap.
Carries the puck up through center. And that's
No,
out of reach.
damn, come on. Why is the passing just not working?
As they get control of the puck. And the puck clears the zone.
Like, I was clearly pointing to the guy right next to me.
Play the puck from behind the net. Gains the zone through the middle.
Oh, he's doing moves.
Get a hold of it.
Doing moves.
Trying to clear. And it's a small victory for the PK unit here.
Well, that's their job. Get it down the ice, get off the ice, get some new people out there.
Seattle's ready to go on the attack. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up.
Did I mess him up? I think I messed him up by doing that shift right in front of him. Well, he's trying to skate on by.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Offense's zone face-off and he wins the draw. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
Stoppages.
Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play.
Okay, on the right.
The Golden Knights take possession off the face-off. Vegas moves it quickly along the wing. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Stone's got it along the wing. Comes up with the stop. They gain the offensive zone from the middle.
Do they not do back passes in this game? Or drop pass, I guess would be the better description of it, but they don't necessarily want to do that.
Great heads up play to poke it away in the offensive end. And he regains control of the puck. And too much traffic in front.
I couldn't get that out of there.
Loves the puck into the corner
But,
of the offensive
there we
zone.
go. Like the big
Seattle's got it
hits.
in their own zone. Moves it to Blackwell.
Out of my way!
Turns it away. The Golden Knights gain control of the puck.
Yeah, was interfering with me.
You'd think with the amount of chances we've seen throughout this hockey
There we
game,
go.
there'd be goals all over the place. Certainly not been the case, James. The goaltending has been excellent, and the shooters just haven't been able to finish their chances.
Moves inside.
Oh no! Don't count that against me, I hope.
Well, it looked like this game was going to be even for the longest time.
I wonder if I
because
screwed
nobody
that
seemed
up
to
with my
have the
line
upper
change.
hand.
I might have mistimed it.
The Golden Knights have gone ahead
Oh, well.
here in the back half of this third period.
Time to be smart. If there's a play, make it. If there's not, out at your blue line, in
So
at
we're
their blue
losing
line.
2-1.
Well past the midway
Third
mark of this
period.
period.
Okay.
Vegas is trying to build on that
I'm on the
one-goal
right.
lead. Stevenson's won the draw. Fantastic save!
Terrible rebound though.
Creature's on top of the puck, and that'll stop
That
the
could
play.
have easily
Pretty
gone in.
conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw.
Flyger, is that his name?
Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Made the
right.
stop on that play. Takes the pass. Takes a shot. Denies him with the pad. The Golden Knights take it across the blue line.
Just watch the
Denied
pass.
with the blocker. The Kraken have gained control of the puck
Past him.
along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Fleury. Errant pass, and they can't connect.
It was not an errant pass. I passed
The
it through
Golden
boards
Knights
on
have it
purpose.
now. Here's a short pass to Stevenson. Along the wing up the neutral zone.
Yes,
Great
nice.
pressure in the offensive end by Stevenson. The Golden Knights carried along the wall.
That's my guy too.
Takes a shot. Stopped by Trigger. Alexiev's got the puck in his own zone. Tries to feed it over to Yarncroke.
Nice pass.
Snaps
Ah!
it. Turned aside with a glove by Fleury.
Thought I
They work
had
the
it.
puck around pretty good here. They get a good chance on goal, but not to be.
Great defensive effort with the strip. He grabs the puck here at the point.
Nice hit.
Tries to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
The Golden Knights continue to lead, but they would have loved to have stretched it out after that one hits the post.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Save is good. Better.
No, oh.
Rebound doesn't stay in front of the net. It's over to safety in the corner.
Another big hit. I got lots of
Center
hits.
along the wing. Takes the feed at the point. And there's the save. Pokes it away in his own end. The Kraken have the puck against the boards.
Okay.
Seattle's got it along
Heck
the
outta here.
wall. And the puck's booted away.
Wait. Why did I get caught up in that?
that? Directed over to
I was trying to
Donskoy.
change.
Nearing the final minute of the third. Who had the edge? Carlin standing by with the answer.
Giordano's been able to contribute by generating
Okay,
scoring
watch the
chances,
pass.
and you know his teammates appreciate it. I think he's been the player that stood out for me, guys.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Golden Knights have been getting
All right,
solid
where am I?
offensive
On the right.
contributions, leading 3-1. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. And now he moves it to Blackwell. Along the right side into the
Boom, the
offensive
goal.
zone. Great save by Fleury. Seattle's emptied the net. The
No,
extra
pass it back to me.
attackers
I
now on
was.
the ice. Moves it quickly over to Lang. Scooped up along the wall by Yarncroke.
Dude, come on,
And the
man.
puck's knocked loose. And that one's broken up. Great block there. 23 seconds now. 15 seconds. The Golden Knights have it now.
Oh, you're not
Through the
even
neutral zone now,
doing
picking
nothing?
up steam. Seattle's moving it along the wing.
I think we scored.
Good defensive stop with the poke check. That's all she wrote from
Dang
this
it.
one tonight.
2 losses in a row.
It's like the old song goes, all they do
Did
is
get
win,
an
win,
assist,
win.
so that's
Man,
something.
it's fun when you play like this. Your team goes into a game you almost know you're going to win, and they've put together a long winning streak.
And that'll do it for Ray Burrow. I'm James Cybulski. Thank you.
Three to 1. All right. And then I'm gonna get
Ray, it
stopped.
looked like it was a
give him
tough
some
night
kind
for
of
the
lecture.
rookie out there, and it looked like you kind of had some
man.
heat from the coach, too.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't go very well. I mean, you got
I'm a
great
rookie.
intentions, and the coach has high
Promise
expectations.
failure.
When they don't meet, you're generally going to get a tap on the shoulder from the coach. That happened. That challenge was there. The kid just couldn't respond to it tonight, and the coach looked pretty frustrated.
I don't think I promised anything. I think he told me to do something. I said, okay, I'll try. That's what happened. Yes. Hopefully we gotta improve the passing though. That's the big thing. Passing and maybe a little bit faster. Getting the checks, good. Lots of hits. Look at that. Plus, that's a good one. Where does it show? Oh, there it is. 5 hits, 6 shots, and an assist and a +1. Time on the ice 30 minutes. It's not bad. San Jose Sharks. Yeah. Just go right into a next game. Good. Ton of weight. That's where Evander Kane was before he was an Oiler. Alright. Get that. No objectives, good.
Great opportunity to find out just where these two teams are sitting right now. Hi, everybody. James Cybulski and
We're
Ray
sitting
Ferraro ready to
there.
call this preseason tilt here on EA Sports.
Alright, I'm on the right
Yeah,
side.
you can just
Let's
feel
go.
the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Sharks take
Watch the
possession
pass.
here on the opening draw, and we are underway. San Jose's
My
got
guy's
the
way
puck
back
against
here
the
by
boards.
himself. Oh, no, give me the ball. Fuck. Ball puck.
And now it's grabbed
No,
by
that's a good
Blackwell.
pass.
Can't
That's
complete
not.
the pass as it goes off a stick. Seattle's
Go
got it in
somewhere
their
back
own
there.
zone. Receives the pass. Along the half wall with the puck.
Can't do it.
Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway.
It's
And
hard to
that
get
goes
it
off
into
a
the
player.
zone. That's why I need to be a faster skater so I
San
can
Jose's got the puck in the defensive
slip
end.
by these guys.
Feeds it on over to Meyer. Here he is in close. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Denied by the goaltender. Moves it to Blackwell. And no luck
hate
on that
that
pass
pass.
attempt.
Yeah, you do your fancy little
Some
move.
solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And he denied that opportunity.
Hey, I'm
Here's
not
the
watching
pass
mine.
down low.
What? The
Puck
problem
grabbed
is
by
I
Larson.
want to be a left winger.
Quick feed to
Supposed to be a left
Giordano.
winger.
Here we go, on-man rush.
Yes! There we go.
Scores, and they get on the
First
board
goal
quickly
of
here
my
in this one.
career.
When we
Well,
were
this is
talking to the
preseason, so
coach
it
this
doesn't
morning,
count.
he said on the road, his team has a tendency to slumber their way into games. Not today.
See?
As we
And they
get
wanted
another
me to
look
go
at
to the
this game,
bench.
check out the vision and
Silly.
the creativity to thread that pass right through onto the tape, and it's in the back of the net.
Seattle's looked like the more aggressive team, and for good reason now with the lead.
Now they've got that lead, they can
Power
play
play for the bad
with
guys.
the pace that they want to. They can really control how this game is played.
Nice job to escape the zone.
Oh.
San Jose's looking to break out. Quick pass to Cambrell. Takes a shot. And there's
Whoa.
another stop. Trying to exit the defensive zone. Call that a win for the penalty killers on that one.
Yeah, he slams it off the glass. Now the power play's got to go back to get set up.
San Jose's power play expires. They still trail by a goal. Oh, and there's a great save by Drieger.
The only positive for the power play there is they didn't have to skate up and down the ice. They didn't generate anything. They had it in the zone, but really,
you could have waited to that pass, buddy.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. James and Ray with you tonight. More than half the period has been played. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Seattle's got a hold of the puck off the draw. From center, they get into the attacking area. Grips it and rips it. Snagged with the glove by Mrazek.
Good save. Positional save through traffic.
Giordano's a great defender who can disrupt the opposition and even help his teammates generate chances from the back end. Landeskog's good at punishing goalies for giving up rebounds, guys. His crease crasher zone ability helps him bury those secondary chances. Let's see if one of
There's nobody in front.
Their team the edge tonight. I know I'll be watching.
No
Guys,
rebound, no nothing. Should have waited, I guess.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Järnkrok. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Move to the middle. Stopped by the goaltender.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
The Sharks gain possession. Nice feed from the boards.
There we go.
Slides the puck over. Into the offensive end now. Here's the pass. Right in the slot, and they can't connect.
Shut up. Doing something.
Here's a chance, and that's blocked. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Odd man rush.
Did not call for that. So there's
exactly
no reason for you to have to pass to me.
Oh, that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop. Sends the pass over. And he stands tall in goal.
Hey, we're getting shots, we're getting plays. Got a goal. Doing good.
Past the midway mark of the frame, Seattle's ahead 1-0. The Kraken have gained control of the puck in their own zone.
I didn't even give time to like do nothing. It's got to be boarding or something, right?
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Blackwell's got it in the defensive end. Seattle's got it across the line.
Oh, yes. I got an assist now. I am doing
Once they got that first one, they just pushed the pace of this.
Or San Jose must have a really bad exhibition team.
He made a big move here on this shot, but there's so much traffic, James. I think he's better off just trying to drop into the butterfly and spread out as best as he can.
He did butterfly.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Seattle's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
Okay, watch the pass.
Tries for the crease. Picked up along the boards by Landeskog. And that's knocked away by Cholowski. Seattle's on the attack.
Get him away.
The Sharks get a hold of the puck in their own end.
They were just like totally interfering
They
with me.
come through the neutral zone. Oh, that goes awry.
Man, they create the scoring chance, and it's a good one, but they don't get it on the net.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume.
Okay, so into the next play. Which is the right side. Really do not want me to take the face-offs for some reason.
Goalie with the stop. Seattle's moving it up the ice.
Are they?
Poked away in the offensive end.
Ugh. They're a good team, I think. Well,
There's the
compared
horn,
to the
ending the
Sens.
first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup.
Look at that.
You do you,
It's all
and we'll
me.
be back with period number 2 in a moment.
A goal and an assist. There's only 2 points. It's all me.
All right, I think my partner in crime, Ray Ferraro, is rested and refreshed, along with the teams. We're ready to get things underway. Puck scooped up by Giordano. Picked up along the wall by Meyer. Gaining momentum.
That's my guy.
along the side.
Okay.
Moves
That's
it
my
quickly
guy.
over to Hurdle. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
That's
he's
an
a
important
goalie.
stop for the goalie. Not only does he make the save, but because he catches it, he kills the play.
Uh-oh.
Ray, what's caught
gonna
your
tell
eye
me
or
to do?
ears in this case
Up the
between the
pressure.
benches?
I have a goal and an
The
assist,
coach has
and
gone
we're
to his
winning
youngest player,
by
the
2
rookie, to
points.
see if he can help spark this team. They have been flat. Nothing has gone their way so far.
Flat.
James Cebulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. Seattle's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Taken along the wall by Giordano. Moves it to Blackwell. Seattle's got it along the wall.
Oh.
And that's knocked away by Blackwell. Puts it to the front of the net. Takes a risk.
Nice.
Scores. 3 is the
2
magic
goals
number.
in the game.
Man,
Nice.
that goalie is getting just torched down there. 3 in a row.
That was a good
here.
play, though. Look at that ticky-tacky.
I don't think the goaltender
back
gets a
and
look at this
forth.
at all, James. He just drops into the butterfly. He's hoping the thing hits him through that traffic.
Nice. Now we're on a roll.
Let's go back to ringside. Ray Ferraro standing by. What are you catching out there?
I'm looking at a team here that's pretty satisfied with some of their players tonight. The coach came over, gave the rookie a tap on the shoulder as he came in off that last shift. I like the fact that he had a job to do. The coach told him what to do, and the kid was able to deliver.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. San Jose's got possession here in the neutral zone. Lets the wrister go. Denies the chance by blocking it. Seattle's got a hold of the puck.
There we go. What do you mean weak pass?
From the left
I got it
side,
out
they
of our
enter the
frickin'
attacking
zone.
Blocked in front. Quick feed to Hurdle.
Oh, nice hit.
Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. Feeds the puck over to Blackwell. Hammers one. And he says no. And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things
That'd be
down a little.
pretty cool if I got a hat trick in my, what is it, 3rd exhibition game of my career. Four nothing, nice.
The Sharks are on the attack. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Centering pass. And
Oh,
and
nice.
they score.
I got another assist, though. Man, I'm doing good this game.
Wow, did he hammer that? Too much power for the
Got the
goalie to
rebound.
control it, and hits him and still goes in.
Didn't hit him and go in. I got the rebound.
They continue to preserve the lead. Ray
We're in
Ferraro,
control,
it looks like
protect
the
the
coach
lead.
is sending a message out there.
Not sure
Yeah,
what
the message
exactly
is safety
protect the
first.
lead
They want that
is.
puck forward. They don't want any creative plays, really. That there's a chance you could turn it over. And he's reminding the youngest
It's only
player,
the second
which is
period.
always a good thing
Well,
to do.
it's 4-0 though.
Seattle's on cruise
we
control
might as
now. Is
well.
that fair to say?
It is, and it looks
I kinda
they're
would like
gonna
to get
try
a
and
hat
get
trick.
another couple of goals here. They're not letting down at all.
Shot. Oh, a clutch save.
Nothing.
Excellent chance. They work the puck into position, and it's a scoring chance that's turned away.
Lots of time left in this period. Seattle's offense is showing no signs
Where
of
am I?
slowing down as they have extended this blowout. Takes a shot. Oh, major league block on the play. Oh, how did
Just
he get
trying
a
to
glove on that?
cover
What a
my
stop
guy.
by Trigger.
Hard.
I think through traffic like
When you
that,
wanna
you're
help
just
out with
hoping
the
the
play.
thing hits you.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, Seattle's put on a smothering offensive performance. They lead at 5-0. Quick pass to Burns. Makes the save.
Drieger's had to do his part. He's had a good night in the goal, but at the other end, they've been really sharp around the net.
Couldn't complete the pass. On the attack along the boards. Here's a shot.
Oh, nice. I got another assist for that.
That's 2.
Earlier
Man,
in the game, he was
Maloney's
able to
good.
score. I thought he's kept his energy up, and now it's worked hard enough to get himself into position for another one. I think this goalie's going to look up at the clock and see just exactly how much time is melted
I'm actually
away.
surprised I got
It's
an
going
assist
from
on that. I
bad
barely
to
touched
worse
it,
for
but
these guys.
I'll take it.
Centers glide into the
6-0.
dot as the face-off ready to resume play. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play if you're not sure what's going on. Freeze the puck.
Your ass. Okay. Second and third. Well, we still have half a game left. And it's
The
6-0.
Sharks win it.
That's crazy.
Stopped by the goaltender.
Goalies love making the glove save, whether it's a great save or a rather run-of-the-mill one. They love to show you that they've caught it after they've put
Oh,
it in.
I pushed him out of the way
Quick
and then.
stop.
Oh.
Great stop by Drieger.
No!
Drieger's
That would go
stick
against
handling
me
in
if
his
that
own
went
zone.
in, so no. N-O.
Puck is dropped and we are back
Oh,
underway.
I missed that? I thought I had it. It's like right to me.
The Kraken have it in their own zone. They go on the attack from the left side. Here's a chance. Great glove save.
I didn't one-time it like I
Jones
wanted
opts to hang on to it to get a whistle.
You start to wear down a little bit. You need your goalie to help you out.
to. 6-0, that's good.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone.
I'd like to get a try at some face-offs. I think I'd do better than
Seattle's
this guy.
got possession at center. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Chance in front. Denies him
Just
with
trying to
the
look for a
blocker. What a
rebound.
stop by Jones. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive
Whoa,
zone.
where were you passing to,
Trying
buddy?
to gain a step.
Breakaway.
Great save! Treacher's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on
Didn't
top
look
of
very
that,
good.
James. He needed a cover there.
Man, the second period is going by so slowly with all these whistles.
Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Fleury's taking it from his own end. Takes a shot.
I couldn't pass it. I was just
They
covered
fight for it along the boards.
by everybody.
And now he tries to get
No,
it
I
to
thought he was.
Fleury.
Damn it.
Gains the zone from the right. Nice pass.
Oof.
Big save. Treacher's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even
you,
with the
goalie.
traffic
That's
starting to
my
close in,
fault.
he had to grab that when he did.
I'll blame my team for that.
The Sharks will go to work here in the offensive zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Oh, thanks for passing me. I was right in front of you.
Into the attacking area from the left side.
Do you not?
And a little
Whoa, whoa,
frontier
whoa.
justice.
Yeah, they're going to have to take care of the business right now.
That was a
There's
cheap
no
hit.
walking away from this.
Didn't it say Olesiak? And I think that's Ferraro. Yeah.
Nice effective use of the
There we
wrestling
go.
move.
Our
Yeah,
guy
you
won.
don't see that all the time, but this fight had punched itself out.
He's a big guy, too.
If there's a sliver of positivity here, it's the coach would like to see a little more pushback. Well, he got some there.
And the crowd seems to have come alive with this one as well.
Doesn't sound like it,
I
really.
think they found
They
the
could
tooth
pump in
that
some
was
crowd
lost,
noise or
and
something.
both teams now back inside the face-off circle. Seattle's won the draw. Oh,
Ah, that was so far off.
San Jose's looking to break out of their own end. They go on the attack through center. Handles the puck. And that shot dies in traffic. Shimmick's looking around near the point. And a great save. Here's a short pass to Meyer. Big stop by the keeper.
Just have to
And that's
watch for the
broken up in
pass,
defensive
stay in my
by
zone.
Fleury. Here's a chance.
Steer where you
Glove
belong.
save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop.
On the right side.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Nice.
Away in the defensive end.
You're on your own, bud.
Here's a shot, and he makes the save.
At least got
There's
a
the
rebound
whistle.
on
We'll
that,
get
though.
a face-off after the goalie covers up. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive
Ugh.
zone. The
Shit.
Sharks look to start the transition game.
Trying for a one-timer, not a
Let's
big
it go.
wind-up like
Great
that.
glove save. Treacher's on top of that one for a whistle.
A little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
Come on, pass it.
Great poke
You
by
suck
Petan.
so much.
Wrist shot from the slot, and that's blocked.
And then you can pass it either?
Fleury's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Blackwell.
Pass me the
Takes
puck.
the feed.
Oh. Of course, they wait until
Grabbed
the
along the
stupidest
board by
moment to
Fleury.
pass it to me.
Moves it to Kane. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
San Jose's got the puck in the corner and makes the save. Treacher's gonna slow
didn't
things
do good.
down and up for the whistle.
Still the
Well, you gotta
second
kill the
period.
play
There's way too
eventually.
many
That way everyone
whistles.
can get reorganized.
Especially for a 6-0 game. Let's get this over with. I think I have 4 points. So that's good. Maybe 3. Can't remember.
Cholowski's lugging the puck. Taken by Tanev. San Jose's got possession of the puck. Moving to the
My
middle,
team is
and
so
they
bad
can't
at
connect.
clearing the zone.
And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Can't connect on the pass. And there's the horn bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of
Elbow to
action
the
in the
face.
third. Stick around.
Yeah, this was fun. Cheap hit. Put the pressure, protect the lead. I haven't protected the lead? Or is that game
The
wide?
moment of truth
goal
has
already?
arrived for both these teams. Third period action set to go. Well, this has been an absolute blowout through the first 2 periods as we get underway here in the third. Ray Ferraro is back down.
Ah,
to the
you
next level. Ray,
just
40
tip it in,
minutes
dude.
Played so far. What's been your assessment of this tilt?
The Sharks really should be pretty pleased with the style of game they've played. They
What?
have the puck
They're
a
losing
lot,
6-1.
but they're losing because they have not found a way to
In
finish.
what world should they be
And that one's
pleased?
turned away. Moves the puck. Misses over the net.
You kick yourself in the tail after you miss a chance like this. Has to be on the net.
With possession along the wall. And that skips
God, the
away on a
passes.
Nice defensive deflection. Right up the
Did he
gut into
deflect
the
it?
attacking zone. The
Or
one-timer
is that just a
denies
terrible,
him.
terrible,
He got
terrible,
all of it.
terrible pass?
Seattle's got it in their own zone. Looking to set up offensively. Right in the slot. And that one's broken up. Great block there.
Oh, that was it.
Nice zone entry on the left side. Moves it around along the half wall. Right in the slot. And that's broken up. Larson's got the puck in his own zone.
Get out there and score, dude.
Quick pass to Giordano. Tries to get the puck over to Meyer.
13-13, nice.
Seattle's got it in the neutral zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Meyer. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Here's a short pass to Meyer. Scooped up along the wall by Shimmick. Sends a pass over. Gets down low and blocks the shot. And he'll take a
Oh,
moment
come
to
on.
regroup back at
It's just
center.
getting open.
Seattle's got it in their own zone. Great pressure with the stick. Moves it quickly over to Cambrell. Takes the feed. Moves it to Kane. And that's intercepted by Larson.
Nice.
Quick feed to Lynn.
There's nobody.
Nothing doing on that.
Where the?
Along the right wing, they enter the
Two of my
attacking area.
guys just walked right past it.
Denies him.
Drieger's outstanding play continues. That's a great save.
Cuts to the paint. Way too much congestion blocks that. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end.
Seattle's lucky to be able to roll out a top line like this. They get into the game and start to feel it, they're really almost impossible to handle.
Damn it! I don't know why I can't do the timing of this
Kane's
one-timer
point streak has
correctly.
been a thing to behold. You
Just that I'm
start
not
to get
doing it very good, that's
superstitious
for
on
sure.
a run. You do everything the same, you wear the same suit all the time.
Where am I? Oh, I keep losing track of that triangle.
The Sharks
Should
win it in
always
the
just assume
defensive
I'm on
zone.
the right.
San
'Cause I don't seem
Jose's
to
looking to
want
break
me to
out.
play a left wing like I wanna.
Takes the feed from the left side. Poked away by Alexiak.
Stay
Quick
in my
pass to
zone.
Patan. Oh, what a stop by Drieger. And now he angles it across to Blackwell. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Slides it over to Patan.
Keep it clean.
Feeds
5
the
minutes.
puck to Blackwell. Across the line from center. Quick shot.
Oh,
Referee Shilevek's hand is in the air. We've got a penalty coming up.
for what? What happened? I didn't see it. Oh, that's rude. Your little fake clap. That's rude.
In a head-to-head matchup tonight, who had the better performance?
Giordano's been able to contribute by
All right.
generating scoring chances, and you know his teammates
all alone over
appreciate
here.
it. I think he's been the player
Give me
that
the puck.
stood out for
Oh,
me, guys.
yes.
The Sharks will play it in their own end. San Jose's got the puck
No.
on the wall.
Fuck.
We got to stop.
Ugh.
Let's get the call. The Kraken have put themselves short-handed,
That was
tripping the
dumb.
call. Well, things
That
open up
was
for
dumb.
both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
Too passive, not aggressive enough. The puck gets moved around the outside of the penalty killers, really doesn't become a dangerous power play.
Here's a shot. Blocked in traffic.
Somebody in the butt.
A spirited battle
Good.
along the boards for the puck. Ferraro's got it in the defensive zone. From the left side, takes it at center. Looks to set up at the point now. Comes up with the...
No!
He scores! I think he knocked it in.
Yeah, he did. He's fishing
My own
around, trying to
player
find it.
knocked it
He ends
in.
up pushing it back into
Terrible.
his own net.
San
Oh, well,
Jose's back at
1:30
center ice. They have a long way
36
to go
left.
still here, though, Ray.
Yeah, get your scores out there, James. Don't worry about the defensive end of the ice. You need goals.
The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. The Sharks take possession in the defensive end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a short pass to Hurdle. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I don't know.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Seattle's got possession here in their own end. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Oh, he'll feel that one. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Takes it right in the chest. Treacher's gonna slow things
Turn
down
that
and
over,
opts for the whistle.
He's had a really good night. He's been on top of his game, and there's not been much that's given him trouble.
Blackwell's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Pinned up along the boards. The Kraken have taken possession along the wall. Picked up along the
Keep
boards
losing
by
it.
Blackwell. Puck picked up by Hurdle. Tremendous stop by Drieger.
Now, by being in the right position, James, he gets so tight to the shooter, there's nowhere for the puck to go.
The Sharks have it in the offensive end.
Fuck.
He scores!
They get one, and you think that the game's going to
There's nothing I can do about that.
They pile two more after that.
Now what's the score? 6-3.
There's the horn,
At
and
least we
that's
won.
the hockey game.
And I got a
Seattle's
bunch of
offense
points.
in high
Those are
gear
the two
tonight.
things that
How'd you see
matter.
things tonight?
When they had the puck, they took it to the net. They made things uncomfortable around the front of the net. And while they didn't have a lot of possession time, I like the way they played offensively.
For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Sabalski. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Have a great night.
The lead? Yes, I did. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here for a second. I gotta go to the washroom. So I'll be right back in about 2 minutes.
Enough chatter about all the practices and the line rushes. We've got ourselves a preseason game tonight. Hi, everybody. James Cebulski and Ray Ferraro ready to call the action. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Ducks start with possession as we are now underway. Anaheim's got a hold of it against the wall. Picks up the puck in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Milano. Centering pass! Makes the glove stop.
Quick glove hand here. He gets the glove out to make the stop.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Anaheim's got it in the offensive zone. They go on the attack from the left side. The Ducks have it against the wall. Moves it to Milano. With the blast. Denies him on the slapper. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Takes the pass. Oh, and a great save by Drieger. Seattle's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick feed to Eberle. Seattle's playing it from the side. Nice poke check. The Ducks gain control of the puck. Anaheim's got it against the boards. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Raquel. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Picked up along the wall by Giordano. Gains the zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Nice zone entry from the left. Gets a glove on it to make the save. I think it's a chance for a breather here as he hangs on and covers the puck up.
Who, for the players or for you?
Well, you know, I won't complain. Slides it on over to Carrick. Slides it to Smith. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes a shot. He scores!
Now you got to keep clawing back. Trailing in the game, they get the equalizer.
Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. Seattle's won the draw in the neutral zone. Giordano's got it against the boards. Oh, gets a glove on it to make the stop.
Really like his positioning here as he's able to get the glove up there to make the save. But it doesn't have to be a spectacular, crazy save because he's in a good spot.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We are all tied up in this one. And now it's over to Lundstrom. Feeds the puck to Smith. Takes a shot, and that's denied by the goaltender. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Giordano's the key blue liner, not just because he defends so well, but because he can add additional offense. Lindholm's able to steady his team defensively and still contribute points. Let's see if one of these players can give their team the edge tonight. I know I'll be watching. Guys, back to you.
Receives the pass. Tees him up. What a save. He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Doesn't lose his focus as he makes a couple of quick ones in a row.
Anaheim's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, what a save in front.
These are frustrating. You don't get many chances like this. I thought he made a good shot, but the goalie, an excellent stop, beats the shooter.
Grips it and rips it. And that goes off a player in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Dangerous spot in the slot, and the goalie comes up big with the glove stop.
Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. No room for that one to get
looked banged up earlier in the shift, James, and he's just trying to get himself to the bench off the ice to get some treatment.
Steps into the offensive end. Oh, huge open ice hit. It's in the back of the net for an own goal. Seattle's gone in front here in the opening frame.
Seemed like this game was going to be deadlocked for a long period of time. That's a little bit of a quick strike, so we'll see what they do with it.
Look out, here they come on the attack. Pad save, he's on it tonight. And things starting to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. Seattle's got a hold of it along the wall. Heads to the back of the net. Can't get it to go. And now it's grabbed by Giordano. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Seattle's in transition. Anaheim's regained possession of the puck. Pass across to Drysdale. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Shot! Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. Anaheim's ready to go on the attack. And he regains control of the puck. He was locked in there. Slides the puck over. Takes the feed from the left side. Here they come on the attack. Quick feed down low. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Cooley. Uses the force on that hit. Puts it up front, and that one's blocked.
Yeah, good positioning, James. He gets up tight to the shooter and snuffs that one.
Handles the puck from the left side. Wrist one in front. He scores! They tied up. They stayed with it the entire time, Ray.
I'm tired of listening to coaches talk about, oh, we followed the process. But the process is you don't get frustrated. You keep chipping away, and you hope to get to this point.
Moves the puck to the attacking area. Fleury's got it in the defensive end. Quick pass to Eberle. Into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway here. Anaheim's in now. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Milano's trying a little bit too much there. You're in the offensive zone. Just make a direct, simple, quick play. Probably better off than trying to do what he did there.
Great reach with the poke check by Raquel. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Dished on over to Eberle. Oh, what a beautiful glove save!
Right from the most dangerous area on the ice, the goalie flashes the glove. That's an arrogant stop.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Opening face-off here in this second period is about set to go. And sneaks in and grabs possession. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Cuts to the front. Sensational stop by Stolars.
Really good work. I like this chance here as they get the puck into a scoring spot. Goalie's just better on this time. Yarncroke's point streak has been a thing to behold. You start to get superstitious on a run. You do everything the same, you wear the same suit all the time.
Gord's won the draw. Answers it with an even better save. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Seattle's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. The Ducks played along the wing. Seattle's got the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Gord. Here's a shot. Gobbles that puck up with his chest. Nice job tying up his opponent. Oh, what a stop by Stolarz!
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
Sends the pass over. Here's a shot! And that one's stopped. Treacher's got the puck, and he's going to go for the whistle here.
He hasn't had a lot to do this period, but he's been excellent and has been able to control the pace of play.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Ducks take possession off the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Manson. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Nice pass. Tosses it on to Gord. Moves it to Manson. Feeds it to Raquel. Handles the puck. Great reach with the poke check. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Slides it across to Gord. Denies him with the pad. Milano's on the attack in the offensive zone. Quick feed to Lindholm. Oh, they'll be forced to start over from center as the puck leaves the zone. And now he moves it to Raquel. Intercepted. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Seattle's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Gord's won a big draw on their own end.
And he got right over top of that one. That's a big face-off win for him.
And now he tries to get it across to Gord. Takes the feed. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from? Quick pass to Gagne. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Gagne's going to play it against the half wall. Puts it on net. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play. Yarncrocs recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Anaheim's got it, and they're on the attack. Oh, great save by Drieger. Puck battle along the boards. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Yarncroc. And they clear that puck. Time's up on the power play. Both teams back to even strength.
I can't imagine the coaches are going to be very happy with that. This is a really good piece of video to show the players, though, because you showed them great. You had it in the zone, but there was no danger generated on that power play.
Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's a one-goal hockey game. 3-2 is where we sit. McCann's won the face-off. And he slides it quickly to Donskoy. Moves the puck. Up the neutral zone now. Sends a pass over. Oh, what a stop! Scrum along the boards. Taken along the wall by Drysdale. Seattle's got it now. And it's a quick pass to Alexiak. And makes the save. Takes the feed. Centering pass. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Gets the puck over to Raquel. And now it's to Milano. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And they won't connect on that one. Alexiak's got it along the wing. Here's a chance! And the puck dies with the trapper save. Past the halfway mark of this period, 3-2 is where we're sitting. Quick pass over to Gagne. Steps inside the line. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Gagne's hands make him always a danger around the offensive zone, but he can't pull this one off.
Gains the zone through the middle.
Appleton's up at the box.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Yarncrocs ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. And a successful clearing attempt. The man advantage fails to capitalize as they remain a goal down.
Oh, they're going to rue that one. A chance to even the score here. They didn't get it done. And we go back to even strength.
And he makes the save on that play.
Drieger's made a great save here. He flashes just enough of the body to make the stop on a really great scoring chance.
Here comes the pushback.
Manson's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have to go and fill the dance card somewhere else.
Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Eberle. With the stop. The Ducks gain control of the puck against the wall. Anaheim's moving it into the offensive end. Seattle's got the puck in their own end. Here he is, shot right in front. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Here in the late going of the frame, 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Puck grab by Soucy. Denied that one. Puck scooped up by Lundstrom. Down the right side and into the zone. A shot. Gets in front of it. Stopped by the goaltender. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. From center, they get into the attacking area. Maintains possession. And that's broken up. Anaheim's got it along the wall. Here's a chance in front. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Grabbed along the board by Lindholm. The Kraken have taken possession of their own end. Second period nearly into its final minute here. The Ducks have it now. Takes the pass. Along the half wall with the puck. Sends it across. And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. The Ducks get a hold of the puck off the draw. And now he passes it to Raquel. He clearly doesn't like that.
Milano's not so sure about the weight class here. He says no thanks.
Receives the pass. Stolarz feels the need to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Well, this game is starting to run itself down towards the end. A mistake now would be a dangerous one.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. And that's stopped by Stolarz.
Stolarz is able to clean the rebound up,
and he's going after him here. That's generally a no-fly zone with star players.
Yeah, they get hit like that. Somebody's going to get irritated, and guess what happens when they get irritated? Down go the Mets.
Go time. And down he goes, pretty much bringing an end to this one.
Yeah, he was in control of this fight the entire way. Well, that'll do it as they ride him off to the penalty box, each to their own bench to sit for 5 minutes. I hope he can get a drink of water. Last time in there, the bottle was empty, which really must stink because you're tired and thirsty, and now you get a bowl of dust.
You don't miss a thing, do you?
No, but I never was in there. Well, yeah, I was in there, and I hated when the bottle was empty.
Play develops. It's a 2-on-1. And there's the save. Scooped up along the wall by Gould. Takes that one right in the logo. And the referee has blown his whistle, bringing a stop to the play. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Gord's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Too much congestion in front. Slides the puck over. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Stopped with ease. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. And he comes up with it. Treacher's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
The Ducks win the faceoff. Denies him with the pad.
And he came out and challenged him. Good save.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. Nice zone entry from the right side. And that's knocked aside with the stick by Cooley. His reflexes on display tonight. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Unloads one. Scores. That's back-to-back, Ray.
Well, the game has changed. Those 2 goals here really have changed the outlook. Man, you dream about this, where you got enough room to push the puck forward, walk into it, and hammer a slap shot. In a close game, James, the coach is showing a lot of confidence in his rookie. The youngster will go back on the ice here with the instruction of carry the play, push the pace. They don't want to sit back.
Interesting play as they try to preserve this lead here. Seattle's goal has now extended their lead to 2 here early in the third. You couldn't ask for a better start in the third here.
This is the way you draw it up. This is what you talk about between periods. Rarely does it come out and your team is as effective as they were.
Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Another save.
Gonna have to work a lot harder to beat him tonight, I guess. There's 2 excellent saves in a row.
From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Here's a short pass to Steele. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Giordano. And that pass can't connect. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Anaheim's across the blue line. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. That pass doesn't go. Moves it to Raquel. Sends the pass over. Here he is in front. Too many bodies in the way. Feeds the puck across to Heinen. Quick feed to Milano. Here's a shot. Makes the save.
Milano's time in the penalty box is done after that.
Scores!
No extra time needed here. They get onto the power play and take advantage of got a chance.
Raquel's looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. Appleton's won it in their own end. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. The Ducks have it now. Slides it quickly to Raquel. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Sends the pass down low. And that's picked off. Trying to get it out of their own end. And they get it down.
Yeah, good communication. They talk to each other. They're in the right spot. They just clear it down the ice.
Nice pass. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Shot right in front. Denied by the defender. Keeps hold of the puck. And that one's blocked.
Dunn's ready to go.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Ducks' man advantage fails to convert, and the team's still down by a goal.
No, not much they're going to be able to do about that. The power play failed. Now they go back to even strength.
Quick pass to Donskoy. Carl's got the answer as to who had the better night.
Lindholm's got my vote in this game, guys. Neither player we talked about earlier has been able to get on the board, but despite that, I think he's been engaged and worked hard out there.
Takes it across the blue line. Moves it quickly over to Eberle. And he comes up with the save. The Ducks take it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Raquel. Oh, how did he keep that one out? What a save.
Drieger's play has been outstanding tonight. From the time the puck hit the ice, he's been locked in. Great save percentage, and he's a reason they're close in this game.
Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Quick shot. Glove save. Drieger's got it, and he'll elect for the whistle.
Jumped on him pretty quickly there, and like everything else tonight, he's really looked in control. He's had an excellent game.
Here in the later stages of this period, fans have been treated to a fun one tonight. Lots of offense. It's 4-3. Gord's won it off the faceoff. Slides the cross-ice pass. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Offside the call. Will get a reset. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Lets it go. Turns it aside with the pad. The Ducks have put the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Moves it to Janmark. Takes the feed at the back end. And there's the whistle as he elects to slow things down a little.
A pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front of him.
Goalie on the bench, and the extra attacker's out for a much-needed goal.
You practice this, you're ready for it, and it starts with the face-off.
Taken by Giordano. Anaheim's got the puck. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Seattle's on the attack. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books.
I guess they can take some solace in the fact that this was a close game, James. The losing streak continues, but they're getting...
Interesting sort of moment in the game where the coach looked visibly frustrated with the rookie. Do you remember what I'm talking about here from this one?
Yeah, for sure, James. And he was frustrated. He's disappointed. He wants to put this kid back on the ice because he's been an effective player. But once he challenged him, you can only...
We've got ourselves a preseason game on the dial tonight. Hi, everybody. James Cybulski and Ray Ferraro ready to drop the puck on this one. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Flames take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Treacher's going to hang on for a whistle.
Kachuk's got that it's tricky zone ability, which is his knack for trying highly skilled plays to create scoring opportunities. Giordano's a solid defender, but he can still throw up points for his club. Those are two players I'm going to watch closely to see if one of them could be a difference maker for their team tonight, guys. Back to you.
And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Seattle's grabbed a hold of the puck. Quick feed to Gaudreau. Denies him on the play. Puck picked up by Giordano. Board stick handling in his own zone. The Flames gain possession along the wall. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Giordano's got it into offensive territory. Puck moved over to Tkachuk. And now he angles it across to Gaudreau. Seattle's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Flames have it against the wall. Right to the middle. Great read with the stick. Pushes it across to Gaudreau. Errant pass, and they can't connect. Poked away in the offensive zone by Monahan. He almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Giordano's taking it from his own end. Well, a challenge being laid here.
Valimaki's ready to go. Apparently, the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him. Oh, look at that. Here we go. We got a penalty coming up right here. Oh, bad timing, James, to take a penalty. I mean, there's no real great timing, but a one-goal lead is not the time.
Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And a nice job by the Killers on that one.
Yeah, now they can get a change, get some fresh players on the ice.
Quick pass to Ritchie. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. And they send it down the ice. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. No goals on the power play, and they still trail by 1.
That power play was a lot of window dressing. They had the puck in the offensive zone, but really didn't generate a whole lot. The penalty killers must be pretty happy with that.
Moves it quickly over to McCann. Snaps one from the slot, and he denied that opportunity. More than half the period has expired. Seattle's ahead 1-0. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Here's a short pass to Tanev. The Flames looking against the half wall. Glove save.
He's going to feel he missed one there. You don't get many chances that clean. The goalie turns it aside.
Takes it and looks ahead. Here he is from the slot. Glove save made by Wolf. Pospisil's got it along the boards. Dumps it in. And knocks it down out of midair. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Great reach with the stick by Tulola. Moves it to Pospisil. Makes a move in front. Big save. Seattle's looking to break out. The Flames take possession in the defensive end. Centering pass in front. Quick feed to Pospisil. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Puts one on net, and he makes the save. Treacher's on top of that one for a whistle.
A little bit of traffic starting to form around the net.
Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Seattle's got possession of the puck. Calgary's got possession here in the offensive zone. Quick pass to Lindholm. And that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. Calgary's got the puck. The Flames move to the offensive zone. Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. And no luck on that pass attempt. The Kraken have the puck in the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Moves it quickly over to Eberle. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Whiffs on that. The Flames have it behind the net. Looking for space inside the D zone. Slides it diagonally to Eberle. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Appleton's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Seattle's got possession here in their own end. Manages to hang on. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Calgary's got the puck behind the net. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gaudreau. And that's poked away. The Kraken have gained possession undermanned. And they get that puck down the ice. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape. Handles the puck. Here's a chance right in the slot. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Now he takes it over the line. The Flames get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
These are the power plays that drive coaches crazy. They didn't really generate anything. They didn't force the penalty killers at all. Kind of a waste of time.
And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. Seattle's won the draw. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a shot. That goes off the mask.
A little slow to react there. It looked like it got up on him in a hurry, and it hits him right in the mask. Pretty fortunate that he's okay.
Takes the feed. Can't get it to go. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Picked up along the boards by Monahan. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Oh, that's a big-time save. I think he got it with a toe.
Sharp reaction save.
And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Takes it at center. Great defensive effort with the stick. Monahan's moving the puck through his own zone. And that pass goes off a stick. Move to the middle. How did he stop that one? Moves the puck. Centering pass. Just can't complete that pass.
No, he's got the right play in mind. He just doesn't execute the final pass.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Fleury's lugging the puck. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Monahan. Jabs the puck away. They fight for it along the boards. Calgary's got the puck. And makes the save. Oh, and another big stop.
Stop one, stop two. The goalie makes a couple of excellent saves.
Seattle's got the puck along the wall. Gains the zone from the right side. Fires it. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Sends a pass over. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
You can actually gain a little momentum here if the penalty killers do the job. Down a goal, if they kill this, you're going to have some jump.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
You want to win the special teams battle almost every night. Well, the power play's first chance to check in here. We'll see what they can get done.
Slides the puck across to Eberle. Seattle's on the attack. And that's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Eberle. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Frey's hoping for some puck luck here on this face-off as they continue to play shorthanded. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Good clearing attempt to breathe. And now it's grabbed by Eberle. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Really aggressive work by the penalty killers. They shut that power play down without any danger.
Frey's setting up against the wall. And that's broken up. Seattle's got it against the boards. And that's off a stick. The Flames gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Goudreau. Shot, and the puck skips off the glove. Taken along the wall by Goudreau. Shillington's playing it along the line. Gives them nothing in front. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. Turn that chance aside. Oh, another consecutive stop.
Smothered that in close chance.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we've got a 2-1 game. Gord's won a big draw on their own end. Takes the feed. Here's a blast. Glove save, somehow got a piece of it. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Couldn't complete the pass. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Takes the pass. Takes the shot. Glove saved by the goalie. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. A shot, and he'll likely feel that one in the morning. The Kraken have possession along the boards. Let's see what the officials are calling.
A lot of focus on the penalty killers now. This is an important time with a one-goal lead.
Calgary's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
They might not get too many chances better than this, James. Down a goal and a critical power play.
Angles it over to Ritchie. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Great reach by Marlowe. Puck grab by Alexiak. Moves it to Gord. Seattle's got a hold of it against the wall. And that one's broken up. Great block there. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. It's about to go down. Period number 3. James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro, ready to bring you the action. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Well, we've got 2 periods under our belts to this point so far, Ray. How do you see things?
Calgary's had such a meager total of shots on goal. Predictably, they haven't scored. They've got to get more pucks to the net.
Quick feed to Giordano. Receives the pass. Battle along the boards. And it's kicked away. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Broken up by Giordano. Can't connect on the pass. Giordano's got the puck behind the net. The Flames have it behind the cage. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Skates to the crease. Decides to think about it. Quick pass across to Gord. On the attack along the boards. Quick pass to Tanev. Slides the puck over. And now he moves it to Tanev. And serves up a little knock on the play. Seattle's moving it along the wing. Puck scooped up by Gould. Sends the pass over. More than half the period left to play. It's 2-1. Gord's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And a strong defensive effort to get in front of that. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Seattle's got possession of the puck. Takes the feed. Drives it to the crease. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. The Flames are off to the box. Interference the call. Seattle's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Hey, this is a pretty lengthy 5-on-3 here, James, and so I like a little bit of patience, but don't just pass the puck around the outside. It's got to get on the inside eventually.
Puck is dropped and we are back underway. They get it out of the defensive end. Seattle's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Everly's got it across the line. Taken by Appleton. That's gloved by Wolf.
The most fun save for the goaltender, the glove stop.
Frey slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. Gord's won the draw. Big time stop there. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. And now it's grabbed by Zek. He carries the puck up along the wing. Sends it in on the attack. Works it across to Eberle. They go on the attack through center. From the slot, fires away. Made the stop on the play. And that slides right out to center ice. Looking to break out here on the power play. Gord swooping in on the attack. Nice pass. Denies him. He got all of it. Wolf's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James. He needed to cover there.
Haas gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Gord's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. That opportunity's rejected. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. The Kraken have the puck against the boards. Peeks out of the sin bin and joins the penalty kill here. Big-time defensive play. Anderson's got the puck in his own zone. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Moves it quickly over to Gord. And he says no! The Flames gain possession of the defensive zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Blocked in traffic. Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a chance! And that one's turned away. Calgary's penalty is now expired.
Well, the penalty killers hang on. They give themselves a chance. There's not much time left, but they were able to stay in touch with the game with a good penalty kill. These games used to drive me crazy. As somebody that was supposed to score, there'd be chances all over the place. You wait for one goal or two goals that crack the game open. They never seem to come. The chances are there. The production is not.
The Flames gain control of the puck against the wall. Kachuk's got it on the offensive end. Takes a shot. Comes up with a big glove save. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Seattle's moving the puck through center ice. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Check in with our own Carlin Bade, who had the better night in that head-to-head matchup with the Stars.
Giordano's helped his team out by getting in on the scoring. He's had the stronger performance, in my opinion, guys.
Grabbed along the boards by Valimaki. Handles the puck. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Here he is, wristed on net. Treacher's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Past the midway mark of the frame, James and Ray with you tonight. It's 2-1. Fraze and company still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Flames win it in the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. Comes up with the stop. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Blistering shot! What a stop as he puts out the fire! The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Marlowe's got it against the boards. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Tries to feed it over to Eberle. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Stones him in front. Wolf's going to cover it up. He's been busy tonight, Ray.
And been good. A lot of times you get busy and worn down. I think that's why you jump on it, freeze it in a close game.
Bozak's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage.
Kachuk's team is trailing, and he's out there looking to make a difference for them, guys. One way he can do that is by using his zone ability to get things going offensively.
Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Harder you try, sometimes the worse it gets. Maybe just make the simple play, and you'll probably advance things a little better.
Seattle's got the puck in the defensive end. And now it's over to Alexiak. Some great thievery in the open ice. Off the left wing and into center. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, what a save with a glove! Seattle's ready to go on the attack. And he easily stops that one. Puck picked up by Tkachuk. Scrum along the boards. The Kraken have taken possession along the wall. Here's a shot. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Slides it across to Goudreau. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Alexiak's got it in the defensive end. Takes the feed. There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one.
They've got all the answers right now. The winning streak continues as they find a way to win again.
There's the old cliche, right? Good teams find ways to win. Bad teams find ways to lose. They can't. And a couple of other roster races that we've been focusing on. Hey, it's been talked about to death. It started before camp, before the physicals for that matter. Can the rookie crack the roster? Can he make the team, this youngster? A lot of anticipation. There's one game to go. And I'll tell you what, I would be shocked. I will be shocked if he's not on the opening night roster. He's been that good. He's been very good in my mind. I don't think this game is going to make or break based on the body of work that I've seen from him so far. Doesn't hurt if he plays well, but I think he's on this team. What say you? We'll hear from you and what you have to say, and we'll do that. Two teams looking to hoard points inside the Pacific Division, ready to collide on the ice. Hi, everybody. James and Ray for EA Sports. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. And there's the puck drop. Enough talk. It's time to find out what this is all about. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Moves the puck into the attacking area. From the point, they take control of it. Steps inside. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Tosses it to Kopitar. Across the line from center. Here's a chance. And that shot gets caught in traffic. And the puck's kicked free. Handles the saucer pass beautifully. Scooped up along the wall by Tatar. Seattle's got the puck along the boards. Moves it over to Everly. Takes the bank feed. The Kings will play it in their own end. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. And that's broken up. Fantastic save!
He's going to go back to the bench and want to look at that one again. He had enough time to really make a good shot. I don't think he quite got it where he wanted to.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. LA's got it along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove. Loose puck battle along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Dunn. Here's a short pass to Everly. Into the attacking area from the left side. LA's got the puck along the wall. Moves it to Arvidsson. Moves the puck. Seattle's moving it into the offensive end. Makes the glove stop. Peterson's on top of that for the whistle.
Pretty quickly on top of it to kill the play.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. The Kings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, what a smart heads-up play. And that carries off a stick. Battling for it along the boards. The Kings have it now. Puck grab by Kempe. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Seattle's got the puck. Here they come up along the wing. A chance from the slot, and that's blocked away. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Quick feed to Dunn. Pass back to the point. Tried to connect the pass, but it doesn't go. Takes a shot. Great save by Peterson.
Doesn't look like much, but the defensemen are helped out by this puck being in the corner.
Sends a pass over. Takes the feed. The Kings take it along the wall. The Kraken have possession along the boards. Quick pass to Dunn. Here's a rip. Too much traffic in the lane. Great poke check on the reach. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Kopitar's got that quick pick zone ability, which means he's great at using his stick to disrupt passes and intercept pucks, guys. He can really get his team going when he transitions from defense to offense.
Puck scooped up by Hunt. And now he tries to get it across to Arvidsson. Slides it back to the blue line. That's kicked away with the pad by Vanacek. From center, they get into the attacking area. Los Angeles gains a hold of possession. Into the offensive end now. Moves right to the middle. Oh, comes up with the stop. Vanacek check's going to slow things down and up for the whistle.
Well, you got to kill the play eventually. That way everyone can get reorganized.
Past the midway mark of the frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Kings will play it from the defensive zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. The Kings carry it along the wall. Takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Fleury. Can't get it to go. LA's gained possession. Here they come. Drives to the sweet spot. That's off a stick. And now he angles it across to Eberle. Seattle's got it into the offensive zone. Denies him with a save. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Here in the later stages of this period, still scoreless in this one. LA's got a hold of the puck. Hunt stick handling in his own zone. Arvidsson's got it along the wing. Wrists one. Denies him in close.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
Kopitar's great at reading the play and intercepting pucks, guys. That's his quick pick zone ability, and he uses it to get his team going. Giordano's a great defender who can disrupt the opposition and even help his teammates generate chances from the back end. I'm expecting one of these two players to be the biggest impact for their team tonight. Back to you guys.
Taken by Gourde. Seattle's got it across the line. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Down the right side and into the zone. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Kopitar's got lots of tricks up his sleeve, but he tries there to get around the defender. Just can't quite complete the move.
The Kraken have the puck against the boards. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Shot in front. Denied with the blocker. Picked up along the boards by Tatar. They go on the attack from the left side. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Along the right side into the offensive zone. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Arvidsson. The Kings played along the wing. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Seattle's got it behind the net. Moves the puck up to Gourde. Point-to-point pass. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. Second period set to get underway. LA's won it. Here's a short pass to Tatar. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Oh, absolutely rocks them. Hammers the shot. He scores! I believe a colleague of ours likes to call those back-to-back.
Yeah, the coaches want you to stay aggressive after you score. They do that, and they're able to put another one up on the board.
Seattle's now gone up by a pair in the second.
So they've got a 2-goal lead. Some people say it's the worst lead in hockey. Well, guess what? I'll take the worst lead as opposed to trailing by 2.
Yeah, you know what's better than down by 2? Being up by 2, right? Simple. Fails to find the open man. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Can't pull the trigger. Los Angeles has the puck. The Kings are on the attack. The Kraken have the puck in the defensive zone. Slides the pass over to Eberle. LA's got a hold of it along the wall. Passes over to Arvidsson. And he feeds it down to Tatar. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Kopitar. Seattle's got the puck. Stays with it. Oh, how did that stay out? What a toe stop on the play. Move to the middle, and that one's blocked. Oh, it surfs up a little too sweet with that save.
Now it's in a dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Seattle's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Trying to clear. Big win for the short-handed unit as they clear the puck from the zone.
Yeah, no one's going to keep it in the zone when it goes off the glass at that speed.
The Kraken have possession short-handed. Puck cleared from the defensive end.
Tanev's ready to go.
Slides it up to Iafallo. There's the collision. The Kings come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Oh, when the puck moves and the feet don't, this is what you get. You had lots of zone time, but no real dangerous chances on that power play.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Seattle's up 2-1, and the crowd has been enjoying this one. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. LA's got the puck in their own end. Seattle's gained possession along the boards. The Kraken have the puck in the open ice. Booming shot, just wide. LA's looking to break out. Trying to get back on the attack now. Seattle's got the puck against the boards. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Peterson.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
Cuts to the front. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. And there's the whistle icing the call.
Arvidsson's certainly in a confident state here. His point streak's extending, and he wants to keep it going.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. LA's got it in the offensive zone.
That was an important face-off, James. Now they got an offensive zone possession.
Moves it to Alexiak. Rister stops him with a glove.
He makes the glove stop right from the slot. That's a dangerous chance.
Made that stop.
Doesn't lose his focus as he makes a couple of quick ones in a row.
Dumps it into the ozone. Puck battle along the boards. Seattle's got a hold of it against the wall. Great forecheck by Velarde. Couldn't complete the play. Hunt's going to play it against the half wall. Seattle's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it to Fleury. Seattle's got it along the wall. Here he is on the backhand. Scores!
You get one, you get hungry for a second one. Even if you're not a goal scorer, you get that early. Now you want to hunt for a second goal.
Makes it a double on the play.
He's probably got about 2 seconds from the time that puck's delivered to find it. He can't see it, so he drops into the butterfly and hopes it hits him.
Seattle's got an insurance marker here. They now lead by 2 in the second.
Don't back off, though. Keep pushing ahead. Play the game in the offensive half of the ice.
Los Angeles plays it along the wing. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Past the midway mark in this period, Seattle's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And now it's grabbed by Montour. Puck picked up by Kopitar. That goes off a twig. Quick feed to Eberle. The Kings have it against the wall. Los Angeles plays it against the boards. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Mata. Here in the late goings of the period, Seattle's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. The Kraken have the puck in their own zone. Receives the pass. Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck. Now a quick pass to Walker. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Vanecek's had to do his part. He's had a good night in the goal, but at the other end, they've been really sharp around the net.
Setters are set, face-off, ready to resume play. Seattle's got possession here in their own end. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The Kings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And they get the puck out. Los Angeles will play it from behind the net. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Slides the puck over. Off a stick. From behind the net. Driving right to the front. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Trying to escape the defensive zone. Tries to get it over to Brown. Shot with the stop. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. And the puck clears the zone. The Kings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Aya follows, carrying it ahead. And a stick breaks that up.
Donskoy's time is almost done.
Puts it in deep. LA's got the puck along the boards. The Kings come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, they'll have to regroup after that. The power play doesn't cash in. Opportunity lost for them.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. 3rd period is underway. Ray Ferraro is back down at ice level. Scores! Right on the doorstep. He pounces on the rebound and puts it home.
Followed through to the net. He picks up this rebound, makes no mistake. Once the goalie leaves the puck in front of the net, the goalie's at your mercy. And he...
Ray, give us a sense of what the strategy is here.
Well, it's a strategy of caution, really, James. The coach wants them to be safe, to get the puck in deep, to protect this lead. And I found it interesting. He stopped at the creative rookie and told him the puck has to go forward. He might be a little nervous that the kid might try a risky play.
Lots of time left in this period. Seattle's got a 3-goal lead. The Kraken have it in their own zone. Quick pass to Giordano. Sends the pass over. Everly's got it along the boards. Puck grab by Gourde. Nice pass. Just wide. The Kings gain control of the puck against the wall. From the left side, they gain the zone. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Vanecek. Gains the zone through center. And that pass attempt is deflected. And now he moves it quickly to Arvidsson. Los Angeles is across the blue line. Takes a shot. That's turned away with the pad by Vanecek. He grabs the puck here at the point. Cutting to the slot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out. Seattle's top line is one of those lines I just love to watch play. When they get it rolling, it seems like they're unstoppable. Shift after shift, they're the most dangerous players on the ice.
Rips it. Answers the call with a big save. Los Angeles will play the puck behind the net. Uses the boards with the bank pass. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Moves into the slot. Blocker saved by the goalkeeper. And that's poked away by Gould. Nice zone entry from the middle. Can't connect on the shot. LA's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends it in deep. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Seattle's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. The Kings gain control of the puck. Los Angeles is on the attack. Lets it fly, and he comes up with it. Vanacek's going to slow things down and opts for the whistle.
He's had a really good night. He's been on top of his game, and there's not been much that's given him trouble.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. The Kings take possession off the faceoff. Shuts them down. From point-blank range, and that banks off a stick. The Kraken have taken possession along the wall. Huge hit on the play. Seattle's ready to go on the attack. Los Angeles takes hold of the puck. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Handles the puck. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. The Kings scoop it up along the boards. Everly's lugging the puck. That's moved up ahead. Looking to set up offensively. And they won't connect on that one. The Kings take it along the wall. Gets the puck in deep. The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Grundstrom. Throws it in. Seattle's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. And now it's over to Gore. Broken up in the neutral zone by Byfield. Looks to get the puck over to Wagner. Dumps it in. Seattle's gained possession along the boards. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he regains control of the puck. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Here's a short pass to Byfield. Wagner's got it in the offensive end. Snapper from the slot. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Donskoy's got the puck in his own zone.
Seattle's been quicker, more physical, and they've certainly scored more goals. This game they want never to end.
Carlin Bade is standing by with who she thought had the better performance.
Kopitar's been buzzing, and he's been rewarded here. His name in the box score proves he's had a stronger night, guys.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Seattle's been the better team, and the scoreboard shows it. 4-1 is where we sit. The Kings take possession off the faceoff. LA's moving it up the ice. Lets the wrister fly. Denies him in front. Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Giordano's got it in the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Kopitar. Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Such a bad feeling. You know you're getting called for the trip as soon as the player starts heading to the ice.
The Kings send their man advantage unit out once more. That's all she wrote from this one tonight.
Coming into this game, this team was really confident, so to suspect another win probably wasn't a stretch for them. They extend the streak.
Well, the way they're playing, it looks like that streak's not going to show an end anytime soon. And that'll do it from ringside, everyone. For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Get home safely. Thanks so much for joining us. If you go back to that point in the game, And I love how our broadcast team catches this stuff, but you saw on the bench the coach going after the rookie and just kind of challenging him. I just don't know if the kid ever got a chance to really show what he could do or show how he could respond. The game, the way, the tempo, and the flow